Today I want to bring you through a 14-step routine using the MuscleBaller, same as the back baller, except we don't use it for our back. So we place our lat on it, like so, just right in under the shoulder joint, and we get all our weight onto it, or as much weight as we can. And we'll just start off by getting a wiper motion on our arm like this, and we're going to stretch it back for 10 times. Okay, so I've 2 done already, and that's 3, 4. Now notice I have my bump slightly up, so I'm getting as much weight as I can through this. 5, 6, just push into it now a little bit as well, so I stretch it back. 7, 8, 9, really feeling the release there, guys. 10, okay? And from there now, guys, just very simple transition onto our tricep. So we drop our head onto our bicep, and using our head, we apply the force to get the release down through the full length of our tricep, from the elbow right up into our shoulder joint. And I think that's 4, 5, 6, really digging into it now, guys. Much force as you can to really release that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Next side. Okay, we're in good, we're in good. First 2 will be wiped out here pretty soon. So onto our lat, guys. Remember now, you're bumped slightly up, so you get as much force as you can through that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, really tight there. 9, 10. Awesome. Brilliant, guys. Onto our tricep. So head onto the bicep, applying the force down through the tricep. That's 3, 4, right up into the shoulder joint again. 5, so we really release it. 6, we're extending it right in, I suppose, to the lat again. 7, 8, 9, definitely a little bit tighter here because I'm right-handed, and whichever hand your strong side, your predominant side, you'll tend to be a little more tighter there always. So that's 10, guys, super. And from there now, we're going to come onto the front and release our pecs. I'll kick off here on my right shoulder. We've just done that, and notice I'm holding the frame with my left hand, guys, and I'm just rolling my right shoulder over along the baller like so. I'll just face you there so you might see it a little bit better. So, and I'm getting this shoulder as low as I can, so I'm really digging in here into the joint and releasing the pectoral where it joins in across the anterior deltoid there as well. That's what we're releasing. 4, 5, as deep as you can now, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Super, super, super. So we're on the left side now, guys. Again, drop our pec on, get the right shoulder as low as we can, and stretching it out across it like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once you apply yourself right on it, guys, the release you get is incredible. 9, 10. You will not believe the benefit that does for your shoulder. Okay, I'm sure you're feeling it too. Right, guys, next up we're onto our arms, our lower arm, and we're going to release all the tensor muscles, flexors up into the epicondyle here, and you can do it by applying the force with your other arm like this. But if you really want to turn it up a degree, and I'd recommend this, guys, drop all your body weight onto it like so. So you're positioning your arm in under your chest, and you're using all your body weight to apply the force and getting that massive release through that. Okay? When we do this, guys, we don't want to just go through the motions. We really want to get into the body and iron out any kinks that we carry, adhesions that build up in the muscle. We want to soften them up, loosen them out as much as we possibly can. Okay, so you will feel the force now you're getting through that, and I'm sure you're feeling the release. And we're on, we'll call it 5, 6, 7, right up into the epicondyle, where that's the little muscle in at the elbow, the cause of golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, whatever you wish to call it. It can be very problematic, an overuse injury. So just with all injuries and tightness, we don't want them, we want to eradicate them, prevent them. That's why we do this. Okay guys, so that's 10 there. On to the other side now, same thing. Position it on the roller, get your body weight down on top of it, and bring it through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how I'm flexing my wrist here, so getting a little bit of active release as I go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now guys, the psoas in combination with the TFL and glutes is so important that we get in and release that. So we're going to hit these 3 now guys. So for the psoas, maybe I'll just come slightly sideways like this so you see it. So you're just positioning yourself onto it like this, and you're rolling down into the lower abdomen, getting in there around the hips, and it'll go deep in there and get the release where you want it. You have a little muscle in there as well called the iliacus. So it connects into the psoas, and they're the muscles that we really want to release to wipe out lower back and hip issues. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop as much weight through it as you can guys, as you can take. 8, 9, that's it. 10. Super guys, super. And next up now is the TFL, the tensor fascia. That's that little muscle, you'll feel it between the iliac crest and the hip bone. It sets in there. With your thumbs in there, you'll feel it. And this, again, it's so effective at releasing that guys. But of course, it's all about positioning. So get yourself positioned on it like so. Notice my head is onto my arm here, so I'm in total control over it, and I'm just getting some active release through that by kicking out my leg. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just before I come off it guys, I'll just rock. I like to rock side to side a little bit on that as well. So you just really unlock it. It's amazing how we can be tight here just from the amount of sitting we do. So we get such a gain, such a benefit from releasing that, like so. Okay, super guys, on to the other side. Of course, you have to do both sides with all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant guys, and just get that little rocking motion through it like so. Really unlock it. Okay guys, that is so good. Now onto our glutes. They're actually the biggest muscle in the body, and it's so important. Of course, we have good functionality through our glutes, because again, it's just so important. Everything is loose and flexible and functions well. Now for the glutes guys, note again, positioning is key. The body of my glute is setting. I like to set it onto the edge of the roller so I can dig it in as deep as I can get. The less surface contact you have, the greater penetration you've gone through the muscle, through the fascia, getting that release. You want to mimic the physiotherapist drilling his elbow in here, finding that release. That's what you're looking for as you go through this. Okay, so we'll call that 4, 5. Bring your knee across like that as well if you can. It just really helps activate this. 7, 8, 9, 10. So good guys, so good. Okay, and onto the other side, and just swing around so you can see me. Onto the edge, like that. Start off with your feet down if you like, for 1, 2, 3, and bring it across, get that stretch, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, for the last couple then, really unlock it by bringing all your weight through it like so, if you can. Of course, it's all about, I'm used to it guys, you don't necessarily have to copy me with all these, we do what we can. Okay, and that's 10 there, that is awesome. So good guys, so we're really flying, rocking through this. Now the next 4 are around the thigh, so it's going to be hamstring, IT, quad and groin. We're going to do each leg separate, so I'll start off here with the left and we can really rock through this guys. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, working from the knee right up into your bum, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just rolling in a little bit, and your foot in a little bit for the last couple there. Okay, and on out to our IT, and we're going to full length from our knee right up to the hip. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Note my positioning guys, 1 hand for the lever and 1 elbow to keep me low. That's how I tend to work through these. Okay, if you struggle to put all your weight through it, put the other leg back, take some force off it. As I said, we do what we can. Now I like to do a small little bit of active release through my knee as well as I'm here. Really important, we have good functionality through our ITs, because tightness down here causes that dreaded runners, or that dreaded injury, runner's knee, where you get a slight misalignment of the kneecap. It's, trust me guys, you want to avoid it. I've suffered a lot with it throughout the years, and it's just one of these. If we're doing this, we wipe it out. So simple stuff. You do this, you stave off injury. Okay, we're on out to our quad guys, and as you'll notice, again, I'm coming from my knee right up through the quad, right up into the hip, the full length of it. Again, I've all my weight going through it. It's easy enough for me because I'm used to it. And if you're struggling with this now, don't worry, you keep at it. You'll have no problem putting all your force through it or all your weight through it very quickly if you're consistent with it. Okay, we're on 8, 9, 10. Super. Just 1 left on this thigh guys, it's our groin. So to get our groin, we position it like so, and we work it. So essentially, I suppose I think my knee is out at 90 degrees, and I'm following the roller up along the adductor like so, working it from the inside of the knee, the teardrop muscle, right up to the adductor, where the adductor connects into the pubic bone. So important, we get right up in there and wipe out any tightness or pulls that go on up in there. There's a dreaded injury, you may have heard of it, Gilmore's groin. It's a nightmare of an injury to recover from, so 100% best avoid it. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, get all my way through it, 7, 8, 9, that's it guys, knock it out, 10, super. Okay guys, keep it going now, we're on to the right hand side, so I'll come this way so you see me better, and we're going for a 10 through the hamstring. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feeling the release, so good. Onto our IT guys, from our knee up into the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Small bit of active release through the knee before I transition onto the quad. There we go, right out onto the front now, straight down from the knee, right up into the hip again, right up in there into the hip flexors. We're on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So good, guys, so good. Onto our groin. Okay. So 90 degrees, drop our knee onto it and rock down through it like so. So that's 2, 3, 4. Feeling the effects. I done a 5k yesterday, so really glad we're on this morning. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so for the last 3 now, guys, we're down to our lower leg. We're going to do the back, the calf obviously, the front, tibialis anterior, and the plantar on our feet. So to work our calf, guys, we bring it from our Achilles right up through the big body gastrocnemius, and we're using our other foot to apply the force as much as we can as we draw through it. Take your time, really feel it. And we're on 3, 4, 5, 6, that's it, guys, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a release through. But before we come off it, guys, bring our foot out. We're going to come through both sides of the soleus like this. So that's with our foot out. Bring our foot in. So we get 3 there as well. 1, 2, 3. Okay, super stuff, guys. And from there now onto our right foot, same thing. Draw it up through the big body gastrocnemius 10 times. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So good. And bring our foot in, apply the force as we release the soleus. 2, 3, and bring our foot out. 1, 2, 3. So you're down out to 2 left. Tibialis anterior that comes down the shin, and of course our baller again. It's so effective at getting this, guys, because our shin bone sets into the groove here, and we just rock onto it like so. We're on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're just putting our weight all your way through it if you can, and just rocking through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's so good for your lower leg, guys. Now we're on to the last one, the plantar under our feet. And it's so important, guys, we have good functionality through our feet, because any issues here cause issues right up along the kinetic chain. So we're going to finish it out by getting a fabulous release now as well through the plantar. I'm using my hands to apply the force down through the knee. So I'm just pressing down and just drawing my foot in, just into the plantar as deep as I can, getting a little twist as well on it. It's just a short range of motion. Maybe flex your toes a little bit if you can, so you get that bit of active release. It just induces good functionality right through the feet. And we're on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one now. 1, 2, 3. Just as deep as you can take it. I know it's tough. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just flex the toes, and that's it, guys. Oh, so good. Guys, thanks so much. I hope you've managed to come through all that with me. 14 steps on our MuscleBaller, and you're feeling the benefits of that more or less complete body release. Guys, look, if you're new to foam rolling, we appreciate it's tough going, but if you stick at it, it's amazing how our bodies respond and everything starts to release and function better. The benefits you get from doing this are immense. But guys, it's just all about consistency. Do what you can, Do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week, whatever you can manage, and your body will thank you for it. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today, and let's keep up the good work.